Jeez, I thought it was never going to end.
Yo, that was good. I didn't want it to stop. I know you secretly said something like, "Hey, should we stop earlier?" No,
you were jamming, weren't you?
I was, man. That sounded really damn good. Whatever, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Hello, everybody. Let's start off with that track was Feast or Famine, title track from my friend Adam Kole's CD. I got plenty of those, so for a mere $5 super chat and your address, I'll mail you one, okay? That'll just cover the shipping and handling. So, what's going on tonight? Sean, I'm going to do the disclaimer early.
Do it.
We will be talking about @games today, and just so everybody knows, I have a business relationship with @games. There we go. All right, so I've disclosed all that happiness. And actually, it's Adam Kole with a K, Mike. Just let you know that. No worries.
What
So
up,
we're going to go
chaotic?
ahead and start off with who the heck is hanging out with us, fam. So let me check this out because Sean says I see it easier. I guess you're on a laptop,
That's just
aren't
my
you?
vision. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm on two screens, so that helps. All right, little alien in the house who is also one of our mods.
Oh, God. Oh, go ahead.
Dark Realm Gaming has joined us. Galaga Guy, also a mod who has a brand new, it looks like, logo there for his YouTube. Do you see that?
Yes, yes, I did.
Looking pretty sharp there, Galaga
Yeah.
Guy. Go ahead and put that, yeah, right there on the screen. Put him back up. Let
Oh,
everybody see that. Keep going. You're looking for Galaga Guy. All right, liking that new YouTube logo. It
Yeah.
rocks. All right, Sacro Rebel, also a mod. Goofy Foot, and I'm assuming your wife's watching. Gidget, right? All right. Let's see, Corner Kate. Hey, bro, good to see you. Let's see, Chaotic BPR. Good to see you as well. And even though you weren't on the show last week, not our show, you were on our show, but even you weren't on Arcades Anonymous, thank you for showing my tour. Love the kind words from everybody on that panel and also in the chat
It was
that
mostly
night.
negative. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was just, well, I mean, they were really picking on the carpet.
Yeah.
MSU Rich, let's see, Rich Waddell watching us from the ER. As he stated in the chat, he injured himself and had a bad bruise turn into a bleed. So thoughts go out to Rich Waddell watching from the ER right now.
Yeah, buddy.
And dude, if you need to rest, watch it on replay. I'll talk about you all night long. Let's see. I think I got everybody.
And no, I did not cut the hair, Galaga Guy. It's just
He teased me that last week. He did.
It's right there. It's tied back.
All right. Mike Hawk Hertz, Kevin Clausen, Biggie Fries. It's better than those regular small ones. You want to get the biggie.
I want
Just
fries
upsize
now. I want
it, man.
fries now.
Totally, man.
Every time I see that name, I want
nice
fries.
salty ones. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, the best lately that I've been having for the fast food joints at least has been Wendy's. Usually nice and crunchy and salty. Like it that way. There was a place we went to. I don't know where we were, that I got these fries that were so it was a really expensive restaurant, like a $150 meal that night with drinks. But we had these fries that were not quite wedges, but not quite small enough to be fries, but were picture perfect. Picture a mashed potato that has a crunchy shell on it.
Very nice.
I know, right?
I miss this place, Boardwalk Fries, man. This place, Boardwalk Fries, used to have the best. I was in the food court in the mall, but they were gone for a long time now. No one even came close. No one came close to those fries.
Some of those places in the food court do, good. I think there's one of those Philly cheesesteak places, Charlie's or something like that. They do it in peanut oil. Same thing with Penn Station. Do theirs in peanut oil. They rock. How did we get on this? Oh, it's because of fries and Sacred.
Dark Realm. I got some Beasts. I'm drinking some Beasts, and I'm drinking some Tito's and Cran.
Yeah, good for you. As I told Sean earlier before we started the show, I've been feeling under the weather for the last couple of days. My granddaughter may or may not have brought 18 different germs into the house because she's been diagnosed with 3 things that's gone wrong with her. So, yeah, I'm doing great. And I worked 24 hours this weekend and a 12-hour day today. Carl O, also in the house. I think I got everybody. And just in case, even though I'm not drinking, I may get punchy anyway, and there may be adult language. Warning, warning, warning.
Hell yeah, Chaotic. We'll be talking about that in a bit. I'm a fan of the game, and that looked really awesome. I was surprised at the cast. I'm very surprised at the cast, but I'm happy with it. I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's going to be on the agenda. Thank you, Chaotic, for providing that for me. Even though the teaser is going to be 10 seconds, we're going to talk about it a lot more than it was. They haven't released the actual trailer. That's tomorrow, right? That's what I think.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Dark Realm, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And without further ado, Sean, thank you for joining me tonight.
Hey, man. You're welcome.
Sean was kind. When I told him how bad I felt, he's like, you can cancel, right? I can't cancel. I'd have to be worse than that. Plus, I have to, punish Sean, visually by opening us up
I'm
later.
not watching that.
So,
That's I got to pick that up tomorrow. That's staying in box.
You knew that was coming.
I really don't understand why. I don't understand why Best Buy took it off their site completely. Like when I was
They've
gonna
done
go
some
pick up
bad
Skull
things
and
lately.
Bones, it said for ready for pickup. It was Skull and Bones, and it was Sora. And no, they had the Skull and Bones ready, and they took it off the site. Didn't charge me all that stuff. I'm like, come on, what was that about? I seen it listed, I seen it was ready, and I pre-ordered, and boom, I didn't get it. So I don't know what happened with Best Buy with that amiibo. Normally that never happens, but
I have a coworker who's really upset with Best Buy. You know how tough it's been for people to go ahead and get the PlayStation Portal, right? It's been
yeah, oh yeah.
jumping in and
No,
out of
I did
until this
not know
week.
it was like that. I did not know it was that hot of a seller. I didn't know it
Oh,
was on, off, on,
dude,
off, on, off. Like why?
yeah,
Why aren't people looking into a honestly? Why aren't people looking into a Backbone? I'm
yeah. I mean,
uh,
I do get it. It's a dedicated screen. It's bigger. The controllers are better. I mean, so I do get it. I don't have a PlayStation to use it with, but after looking at it for my friend, because I literally was tracking it, and whenever it popped in, I jump online. Dude, it's here. Go, 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 go. And finally, I just said, do me a favor. Just give me your address. Let me put it in my Amazon
yeah.
thing, and I will order it for you if I see it. And then you'll pay me back. And finally he's just like, we found it on Best Buy one night, 3 a.m,
Oh yeah,
and
that's when it's
yeah,
gonna.
and at first they were showing it, but it wasn't showing stock. Then it started showing at local locations, and I started putting all the ones near his house. Dude, get on now, now, now! All three stores say pick up on Thursday. Go, go, go! He did it. We were like cheering and high fiving over the internet and shit. And then the next morning he goes, "Fuck Best Buy!" Like, uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yep,
Yep.
I got an email saying they canceled my order, that they made a mistake and they didn't have any stock, and I to keep watching the site in case it comes back in stock. He's like, why don't you just put me into a pre-order status when it does come in stock? I get it,
Yeah.
because and they're like, yeah, no, we can't do that. And again, he's like, Best Buy. Now, granted, they've been good to me lately, but your mileage may vary. Last of
This
Us.
is really the thing, man. That I never really had that bad of an experience with them. I know there's like one time, but not like a constant thing that people talk about. They're just
Yeah,
like
no, I
that
think I've
they're
had
completely done
one.
with Best Buy, but
Yeah,
I don't understand
lately.
this situation.
Now, I didn't catch the Sora pre-order in time with them. I did catch it on GameStop. Unfortunately, that meant I got it a few days later than I would have had it come from Best Buy, because Best Buy is really good about day zero. Matter of fact, I got my Mario versus Donkey Kong on Friday,
Nice.
because I pre-ordered that months ago, and it showed up on day one. So they're okay by me, but it all depends. Mike got his Portal on Friday. He has a Backbone again. Extra screen space makes a
Extra screen
difference.
space.
A lot of people say that,
Gotcha.
especially if you don't have the super, super, super big phones that are like this. Like a
True.
boom.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
those
got if you've got
pluses, like
yeah,
S24 plus or whatever. Like those are or ultras.
or
Those
ones that
have
are
a
like as
pretty
big
nice
as the
screen.
boom box I used to carry on my shoulder in the '80s.
Yeah.
That I still
I
remember
can see
that
that
boom
then.
box. Oh, dude, when New Wave Toys came out with those little baby boom boxes, that was
Yeah.
spot on, exactly like my Panasonic silver boom box. I was like,
Wow.
oh my god, that looks awesome! Except it's like
Nice.
10 times smaller and
Oh, of course.
doesn't use 8D batteries. Literally, we
Yeah.
did a bus ride for school across the state. We brought two extra sets of batteries to make sure we could jam in the back of the bus with this thing for this
Nice.
multi-hour trip.
Nice. Two die fours in the house. What up, buddy?
What's up, Bobby?
That's great.
Welcome for joining us. Appreciate you. All right, I don't see anything. Let's see. Let me control real quick.
Wow. Yeah.
Dark Realm, answer the
The
question. No,
portal.
that is a boss. I don't. Let me see if I zoomed out, maybe you'll see it better. Yeah, that is a Boss Katana Mark II 100 watt. Used to have a crate. Matter of fact, I just sold a 34-year-old crate G40 CXL to a wonderful parent who drove 4 hours to buy this for his son, because his son loves that amp so much. So yeah, I just sold my crate, and I've picked up that Boss for a steal. It's like 280 after coupons and stuff. Couldn't pass it up. Not to mention the fact that, as you can probably see in the other part, I got two other amps over there, little desktop practice amps. Okay, you're in control again.
Alrighty. I'm back.
Oh man, so I've talked way too much. I'm going to lose my voice. Do you want to talk about Borderlands first and look at that teaser, or do you want to go into what we've been playing?
Go ahead, go show that teaser. We had some
All right.
talk in the chat about that. Show that off quick. And for those who are a fan of Borderlands, I think this is going to be pretty good.
It's funny because one of my coworkers, has been looking at the pinball effects tables, wondering which ones we're going to get, and he's like, "That Borderlands table looks pretty cool." I'm like, "That would be awesome, wouldn't it?" It actually looks like it has a sense of humor. I said, "I've never played the game either,
Oh,
but
dude,
after looking at that,
it's so addicting. It's so much fun.
I may
It's
have
just
to."
funny, dude. It's a blast. Really good time.
All right, let's pull up this link. It's 9 seconds. That's how
What the
short
hell?
this is going to be. All right. Full us, screen us, and present us. Screen us. I can just do that. That'll work. And how loud is it? Too loud. Go.
That's all you need to see, the cast.
I hate this planet.
Yes. That's all you need to see.
Holy cow. I mean,
Kevin Hart,
yeah, Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Like that
Jamie
was,
Lee.
that's I had to make sure that wasn't a fake poster when I seen the actual poster for this. I'm like, what?
Well,
I need
and
that poster too, man. I want to get that for the house. That's an awesome poster.
how much do you know about this movie and its history?
The game?
No, the movie.
None. The movie. There's a movie, Borderlands?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but it's actually been in the works for quite a while.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did a little research on that today. I love this snapshot. This was also a exclusive picture that I think USA Today got their hands on. That page.
Yes.
Yes.
Tiny Tina. Hell yeah.
Mhm. Yep. We'll just leave that right there for now. No, I can't see
Claptrap.
the text. Shit, fire and save matches. All right. So Borderlands movie. So this has been about 4 years in the making.
Damn.
And I think it's actually was completed filming like in 21 or 22. That's
Wow.
how long this has been going on. Let's see here. Borderlands movie, popular video game. I'll just share that screen too, because if I'm going to read it, I might as well just share it with the world. Get bigger text, and we'll all talk about it together. Big screen, big cast. Yes, we know she plays Lilith. Yes, it's based on a game, which was released in 2009. There's your cast so far.
Yes.
Jack Black.
Yep.
Yeah. You think he does the robot?
Yes, he does Claptrap.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Skip that. What's it
Which
about?
I'm I really want to see how that goes. I think he'd be good for it.
August 3rd. So that's when we plan on seeing that. And this is what I'm going to want to see in the theater.
That is one I'm going to see in the theater. Normally, I would just watch something on the TV, stream it, whatever. But yeah, this is something I want to see day one immediately. Maybe even like a preview show, maybe 2 days before. But hell yeah, definitely on my radar for this.
There was something I had read about.
Papa
Maybe
Brad?
Kotaku does a better job of it. Let's see. Share this tab. There you go. Okay, a few years since we've heard or seen anything about the movie. So
See, that's probably I probably did hear about this before and just thought it was fake, because if they didn't talk about it and it was just like, oh, this is a possibility, didn't hear anything until now.
But
So
dig this. It was announced in 2019, casting in 2020, began filming in April of 21, and they wrapped up production in June of that same year.
Damn.
Production's been done on this thing for 3 years.
So why?
Supposedly, I don't know if it was the right time to put it out. They talk about screenings and shit and stuff, but
Damn.
oh well, we gotta look at that picture now, because
Yes.
that looks even better than the other one.
I'm gonna be a big fan of this, man. I was a huge fan of Borderlands 3. I can't tell you how many times I actually replayed it and just nonstop. I loved helping people play that game, and there were so many things to collect, and there were so many like like glitches, like these weapon glitches that were so great. You could just drop like 50 of them for people that were like really hard to get, and always like opening up the chest, and there was a cheat to get like infinite keys. It was so much fun, man. Playing with people, absolute blast. So many
So
funny lines too.
this photo. Anybody tell me a hotter picture of Kate Blanchett? Anybody? I thought so. All right. Not bad at all. Let's see. They've got their
Yeah,
own.
that's a good one.
They've got their own Twitter account or X account, as we call it. But all of it's all just spewing out that 9-second trailer. Oh, uh, there you.
That's the poster I want. I want
I was
that.
gonna say yes.
That's the one I seen, man. And I'm like, I want that so bad.
Now, usually I go to the theaters for some movies and they'll have little roll-up posters to give out, and I'll be like, "Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't need to put that on my wall.
I want a good size.
I want this one."
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely go to FYE or what's another place you get Funkos at sometimes in the mall?
There's FYE. There's Hot Topic.
Hot
Hot Topic doesn't
Topic.
have posters though.
They don't have
Spencer's.
posters?
Spencer's would have this.
So Spencer's
I
or
bet you
FYE
Spencer's would have
would be a
this.
good place for this.
It would be cool if Spencer's gets the shirts. I mean, I love this. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, this poster would earn a spot on the wall, definitely. So looking forward to that to see from the producer of Uncharted, Spider-Man, and Venom. It says, yeah, this is
I'll be definitely
gonna
posting that trailer immediately tomorrow in the Discords because I'm gonna keep waiting for that. Is there a time? They didn't give a time, right? Just said tomorrow trailer.
I think that's what I read. Yeah, it was tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, Linz.
Be looking for that. But,
Good to see you.
Can't wait for it. Who? Oh, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yes, it's a play on the full pronunciation of the word, unless you spell it that way. Do you spell it that way, Lindsay? Tell us.
Yes.
I still know you as New Sensation 5150, but we'll go with Lindsay. No problem. All right. So now, do I need to watch this game or play this game first between now and August 3rd? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know how this is going to be because it's Borderlands. So I mean, it might introduce you to the whole thing. Maybe you should watch the movie first before the game. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know how that's going to be.
It says based on the video game of the same name, developed. The video game is developed by Gearbox. No, Lilith, blah blah blah. Mysterious Past, Roland Krieg, Claptrap. Doesn't state...
I don't know how it's. I don't know how to go about that.
They actually did reshoots last year. It says January 23. They announced 2 weeks of reshooting.
Wow.
To make whatever changes they thought were necessary. So, yeah.
Better the chances for Hot Topic to have merch. True. That is true.
See, I might have been right, and I haven't been to a mall.
But
in
no,
years.
but Hot Topic, they know that. I know they don't have posters in store. Maybe they have them online if you want posters. But as far as merch goes, I think they'll sell merch like T-shirts and stuff. I can see that. But I mean, Spencer's has some stuff too. I noticed some good deals on some video game shirts on Spencer's on the website. They won't have them in store, but website has a good amount.
Pixelated Traveler says I got to play the first 2 games. All right,
it's fun, man. They're probably cheap as all hell now. Borderlands 3 is probably really. I love the third one. I love the last one.
Any chance they might be on Game Pass?
Good question. I should look really quick.
You do that. I'm going to line up a photo that's going to transition perfectly after this conversation.
All right, Borderlands. Is Borderlands on Xbox Game Pass? Well, that's not telling me much. Yeah, I'm not finding anything good. So probably not.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm
Lindsay.
What did I miss?
Lindsay.
Okay. All right. So there we go. Now we know.
Yes, Al. I agree. Yes.
I'll look into it, see if it's playable somewhere else. Now, this brings up a good point. We were just talking about Game Pass, and what other big name is coming to the pass of games very soon?
The crappiest game ever, Diablo 4.
Lilith comes to Game Pass. What is it, like
Yes.
March 8th, I think it said?
Yep.
Whew.
That's gonna bring some people in, man. That's gonna be a good time. So
That will bring some people in.
I
Because,
mean, I can't get, dude. I was hooked. I was hooked for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah, so was
weeks
I.
and weeks and weeks for this game, and I had to put it aside. Once you get so many games in this backlog, it's like I cannot keep up with Diablo and this and this and this and this.
I can't do seasons right now.
Way too much.
Yeah, I still got to finish Mortal Kombat 1. Hello. That should be like a night or two, but I haven't had a chance.
It's still something, man. That's going to take up your time.
Yeah, and then I've got, let's see here, Tears of the Kingdom. Still got to finish that.
That's right, GameStop.
Yeah, I can see them having a lot of their merch. GameStop is big on the shirts lately.
If I'm hooked on it, if I'm hooked on this show, man, you're going to see a ton of stuff from me getting these collectibles, a ton. Because I mean, I already got a lot of figures. I got all the figures. So
you think Funko might redo some? Because Funko's done.
Oh, and I got the Borderland Pops. Yep.
Now, do you think they might redo them based
Hell
on the
yeah.
movie
They'll
characters?
They'll do a movie thing of this, definitely, 100%. Watch, you'll see it.
Wow. Now,
so I'm gonna have to get all those now too.
Character Tiny Tina. Does Tiny Tina also appear in another game?
Yes, she has her own Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
That's what I thought.
And that
I remember you telling me about
too,
that game.
Man. That was absolutely great too. I loved that game.
You talked about that for a while. Yeah,
a long time, man. I was hooked on Borderlands, hooked on the.
And
Tiny
they had a
Tina
Funko
game.
Pop from that game too.
I got them all. Yep.
Yep.
So that's why I think they already did Borderlands Pops for the game, so they're definitely going to go ahead and do it for the movie. That's just how it works. And there's going to be a big, people are going to want that, so it's definitely going to come out. I don't see why they wouldn't.
You know what I think would be cool? In the past we've seen Funko do those large displays for albums and things like that.
Yeah.
Imagine they did it portrait sized, so I had the poster behind it, and then the different pops on something.
It's a good possibility because they've done that with single pops, like they have the poster behind it, and they did it with Jurassic Park, they did it with Star Wars. But yeah, I think they would have to make it even bigger. Man, that was a big pop. Like the poster size just took up a lot of space, vertically. But I don't know, man.
I'm looking at the size of the ones they did for the albums, as well as the one they did for the Kiss concert stage.
That way, I could see
that was wide.
But
if they did that same thing in portrait mode and it had the characters,
it would take up a lot of the background though. But I could, we'd have to see how that would go. But I mean, like I said, I could definitely see something of Borderlands coming out, and that would be a great idea. Maybe that would be a Christmas pop, maybe like a Borderlands.
Hey,
Christmas
Funko,
thing.
if you haven't thought about this, that's my idea.
Yeah,
just give me one for free, one for my friend, and just a little bit. See here, Lilith, daughter of the mother of the Crossroads and mother of Lucifer. Sorry, everyone, I get into. Oh man, and Lindsay says she's been playing a lot of Supernatural on her Quest 3. I have not for the last for almost a week now. I feel like I might actually have a hernia. I don't think no. Maybe I'm just having other issues, but I can't work out right now, and I'm missing the hell out of it. They just came out with a new artist, I think this week. A new artist series that looked great.
And I forgot all about your VR room, man, until Chaotic on the Arcades Anonymous popped that on. And I was like, that is a nice room just specifically for VR. Good exercise room, great VR room. That's really cool.
It actually could use about another, 6 to 12 inches either way. Because sometimes I still get those, things in front of the grids that say, oh, you're about to hit something when I'm not. But... yeah, I like it. It's great to have that kind of freedom, and the fact that carpet is laid in the middle of that. If you step too far to one side and you feel you're not stepping on carpet anymore, shit's wrong, and you try to reset yourself. P Dubs is a new member of the channel. Thank you, P Dubs, for subscribing. We appreciate
what up, buddy?
that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Definitely. So what are you just talking about? That I was going to look something up. Crap, I can't forget what I was going to look up. Rewind. Nope, I
Yeah, I forget
totally
what you were gonna
forgot.
look up too. I'm oh wait, what's this? What did Pop
It
Press say
wasn't
here
Funko
about
Pop
Funko Pop
related. It
Valentine's Day?
wasn't.
I have a few Elvis Pops. I don't think I have. It has a record background. Oh, I would think it might be the one I'm looking at might be from Walmart. It was a Walmart exclusive. Might be that one.
Walmart had a lot of good album exclusives.
Yeah.
That's where I picked up the Kiss Destroyer one. I think MCAP picked up the AC/DC one. That was the one he was big on. And wasn't there was it Metallica?
Yep.
Yeah.
Metallica Black Album. I have that one.
Yep.
Man, there was a was it only the Black Album?
I thought that was the only one they
Master
had.
of Puppets would have been a cool one to put, but understandable on how they go about that. But
Yeah, that VR room is nice. Rebel and I were actually playing Walkabout Golf one night, and unfortunately, I didn't want to go up there because my granddaughter was in the next room. I didn't want to start yelling shit. Why would you yell while playing mini golf? You yell and scream and cheer when you're playing Walkabout Golf with friends.
I still
Hey,
got to get on
chaotic.
that, man. I've been saying that. I've been saying that to Brooklyn. Been saying that to all the guys over there. I'm like, I'm gonna play Walkabout, and I still didn't play it
We
yet. But
have to, especially that new Jules Verne's level. That was fun as hell when me and Rebel and who else was playing with us that night?
look at this guy. While you're thinking, the Chaotic BPR
I
became a
know, I
member. Thanks,
saw
buddy.
that, right?
Thanks,
Goodness gracious. Oh
Thanks
yeah,
for you.
my coworker Rob was playing with us that night, but I was playing back here. And as you can see, it's not as big an open space as that VR room. So here I was constantly seeing the edges on the floor as I'm walking around. Why would you walk around?
Well, you
It's
could
just
probably
virtual.
teleport too, right?
You can teleport, but
That ruins the experience.
it
It's
looks
cool
so
to walk
cool
around
that
and
you want to
everything.
walk around
Yeah.
something and look at something from a different angle and everything. So yeah, Papa Brad's been a member for 7 months. Wow.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, Pixelated Traveler, I agree, man. Walkabout Golf,
Awesome.
totally worth it. We got to set up something one night and rock that.
Well, I think, oh boy, who was it? Brooklyn? I think Brooklyn Menace played this and it was horrible. Is it
What?
they came out with a Borderlands VR and I think it was, oh no, I'm sorry. No, my bad. What was that game? There was a game that was absolutely horrible and they refunded so many people.
Yeah, that was the Bullet Storm.
That's what I'm thinking of. Borderlands 2, in VR mode. I'm not sure. I mean, when that injector came out, I know pretty much tons of stuff is VR mode now, but to have an actual update for the game to have a VR mode, that I'm not sure about.
Let's see here. Xbox says you could buy the Borderlands Game of the Year edition, and that would cost you how much, Scott? $30 for the Game of the Year edition.
Dude,
For Borderlands.
so worth it.
Says it is not on Game Pass. You bastard. All right, the Borderlands Legendary Collection on Xbox, $49.99. It says that would be 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, that's great. That's a great deal.
Let's see here. It's the Borderlands
Metallica
Legendary
Beast,
Collection.
they are. I've seen them live twice. They were so good live.
So this is Borderlands 2, Borderlands Game of the Year edition, and Borderlands the prequel.
I agree, Ritordello. Yes.
Is the prequel what people are considering 3? Or is there actually a 3 beyond that?
So there's 1, 2, and 3. I believe there's a prequel.
Okay,
There's
I do see a
Tiny
Borderlands.
Tina's
I
Wonderland.
see a Borderlands 3 here. Yep. Okay.
And that doesn't include Tiny Tina, right? You said that's 1, 2, and 3.
The first pack for $50 was the prequel, Borderlands Game of the Year edition, and Borderlands 2.
Gotcha.
So the prequel states that it is completely remastered next gen Borderland universe.
I'll get
It's
it
a
pixelated.
new role-playing game. Play as 4 all-new character classes. Blah 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 blah. It does look bad as hell, though. Too bad that is not on.
It's a cool visual, man. The way it's designed, like the way the levels look, the vehicles, everything. It's something different. It's different than any game. It's like I don't know if you would call it, not like Jet Set Radio, but like a very cool cartoonish look to it.
Yeah, all right.
Very
Well,
cool.
since you're saying that, let me just share what this cartoonish look you're talking about is, and go and go.
Yeah.
Almost cell shaded, would you say? Maybe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, visually stunning, dude. It's badass.
Hmm.
It's so much fun. It's
Okay, now
seriously
let me
so
ask you
much
though:
fun.
if this movie wasn't coming out, and I said, would we rather I play Fallout or Borderlands? What would you say?
Oh,
Are there?
Fallout 76 or Borderlands?
Yeah.
Oh, Borderlands.
Okay.
No, no, yeah. There's hands down.
Okay.
There's no vote on that.
All right. Well, I will have to check into this. Let's do this. Let's see if it's available on the Steamies. Do you think it is? It
You know,
is.
Headshake's been trying to play Fortnite with me, and he keeps asking for my ID, and I keep thinking I'm giving him the right stuff and like my name, and it's nothing's working. I can never find him in the
In
search. I don't
Steam
know what to give
or
him
what?
for. He needs like my Epic ID or
Oh,
name.
for Fortnite.
I have no idea. Like normally, I just tell people my PlayStation name and people join, but he might be crossplay or something that he needs my Epic name.
Yeah, Epic will play best. All right, so they
It's
do have
just
everything
weird.
on Steam right now. It looks like. And do they have this pack? No, they even have a Tales from the Borderlands. What?
Um, I didn't play that one. I don't know. I don't know why I skipped. I don't know if that
They
was a
have
really
Tales from the Borderlands and
short
new
thing.
Tales from the Borderlands. I'm not sure I want to do
Is
that.
Tails might be free on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's not on Steam. On Steam, it's $20. New Tales is $40.
Hmm.
Jeez, jeez, Luis.
City of Heroes. I haven't played that.
Huh? Not familiar with that one.
I think that was an old one, if I'm not mistaken.
And how come you can't find your stinking Epic
I don't
ID?
know what to give him. I don't know where to find what to give him to join me in PlayStation. I really don't.
I mean, can't you just like log into your Epic Games account? I'm logging into mine right now. Let's see how this presents itself, at least on
I
a
mean, I don't care. I'll tell people my.
PC. So here we go. And how do I get into? I don't know. Let me just click on something. Damn it. Yeah, there's got to be a way to log into the Discover, Browse.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't.
I'm logged in right now. My profile name is Shotgun Sean 138. So I don't know
Okay.
if that's what I
Did
don't
you
know if
tell him
that's
that?
yeah. Couldn't find me.
Oh, I'm in the store. No wonder I can't see shite. All right,
And like that's right underneath I'm on the site now on my phone. It says the name on top, then my achievements, Epic Rewards, Epic Wallet, all that stuff. But honestly, thought I could just say Shotgun Sean 138 and that was it. I'm trying. I'm not ignoring you, Headshake. I'm trying to
Let me
join your
see
game, man.
how
I
that looks
promise.
here. God, this thing doesn't like using password things.
Dark Realm, absolutely amazing game. I love that game.
Okay, well, apparently I don't even have that in my password manager. It's one that I remember. All right, so for me, my profile says, please don't start showing credit card numbers. There's my account ID. Ugh, that's
It's like a
yucky.
long thing, right?
And there's my display name.
I gave him my display name.
If you change it, you can't do it for another day. Let's see if I can find
Yeah.
my friends. Let's see
See, yeah,
here.
see if you're able to. Oh, see, Jason found me. Head shake. Jason found me, man.
All right. Well, we've gone ahead and disproved how difficult it is to find
See?
him on Epic. It's
Yeah,
obviously
right
not.
there.
It's not Epic. I mean, there's. Oh, hey, look, friends. Let's see. Yeah, Shotgun Sean 138 right there.
Boom.
Boom goes
Yeah,
the
head shake.
dynamite.
Just go ahead and add that, man. We'll be playing soon.
All right, now that we've debunked
Because
that,
I think he thought it was
solved
like a
that
server
mystery.
error. For some reason, it kept coming up Europe. I don't know why. I checked it. I'm in the States. I don't know why I'm in Europe.
You look like you're in the States.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't understand what's going on with that.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go back to some of the other format. Talk about what you've been playing, and I think one of those things we have a kind of separate topic to talk about. So, what you've been playing, Sean?
Nothing. Not
Awesome. And on to
no, no,
bigger
hold
and
on.
better
Wait,
things.
wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
wait.
I
No.
was seeing
Oh,
this.
okay.
I added shotgun's gone. Yeah, man. Good stuff. I'll go ahead and respond to your request. But what have I been playing? Almost the same as I talked about last week. But let's go from what I've been playing the least to the most. And
Okay.
I should say the least just because I it's a great beta. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna play it as soon as I stop my addiction to HellDivers. But Skull and Bones, Skull and Bones got a 7 out of 10 rating from IGN. Again, with ratings, I'm not that big about. You could call a game horrible, and I'm still gonna want to try it. Just like many people out there who are playing Skull and Bones have been putting it down. Why? Because there's no great combat on land. People want hand-to-hand combat instead of just in the sea. I understand that. And people are comparing this to Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
Sea of Thieves had a lot more going on. You can move around your ship. You could go on other ships and steal their treasure, put it on your boat, stuff like that. You can't do it on Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is a simple. If you want to go ahead and board their ship and steal their loot, it's one button. You got to get up to their ship, push triangle, and that's it. You conquer it. But the battle at sea is really cool. I enjoy it. I don't know, just shooting cannons at your enemies. It's a lot of fun. I don't think the missions are boring. I love everything about the travel. I like how you could it uses like a stamina bar, which is weird when you use the wind to really boost your speed. But I mean that's something to get over really quick. As far as the game goes itself, I find it fun, and that's what matters most. Go ahead and oh, you growing your hair out, yeah.
Bite me.
But I found it to be a lot of fun. What was that? In what ways is Skull and Bones better than Sea of Thieves? I like the control of the ship better. I like the map better. I like the combat at sea better. I really do. I like how you're able to go into like a first person, just control the wheel, enjoy it like that. I like how you could go on land and you can just see other ships out there. You can see them, coming onto the land. You can still talk to those people. I like just how you're able to talk to other people and the way the game is done. It is completely different than Sea of Thieves. I feel like people are going to love Sea of Thieves and people are going to love Skull and Bones. It's going to be 50-50. For people who haven't played Sea of Thieves, play Skull and Bones first, and then go to Sea of Thieves and see how you feel. Because I went to Sea of Thieves to Skull and Bones, so I had that experience of playing Sea of Thieves. Going into Skull and Bones was like, oh, it's missing this, but I still enjoy it. So yeah, guys, check out both games. Sea of Thieves, I could be wrong. It might be a Game Pass game. Would be nice if it was. It should be. If it isn't, it really should be. They come out with a lot of updates.
This comment's borderline.
Oh, come on. Speaking of that game, that was a Dreamcast game. I was watching someone. You ever see that game, Seaman?
No.
Well, it was the creepiest game because it came with a microphone for your Dreamcast controller. So you pop this into the Dreamcast and you're able to talk to this fish with the actual face on it. And it was creepy, but you were able to have full conversations with this thing. You're able to teach it stuff, and it's just it was weird, man. It's look up that game sometime for Dreamcast. Seaman Dreamcast. Hopefully you come up with a good result and not something crazy. But yeah, it's called Seaman, and it was nuts, absolutely nuts.
That wasn't a microphone.
Oh, Jason, come on, man. See, Rich Odella knows Seaman was on. Okay, yeah, there. Chaotic even said angry video game nerd did a video on it. It's crazy. It really was. And it was
okay.
mind-blowing
Now that I know that the fish was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, I think it's spelled Nimoy. I might be wrong.
Oh, now you gotta check it out.
Now I gotta check it out.
See?
So let me
You're
see
laughing,
here.
and there you go.
I-
You got to check
Alexa,
it
how
out.
do you spell Leonard Nimoy?
Leonard Nimoy is spelled Leonard space Nimoy.
Thank you, dear.
Aw. Well, next on the list, let's get our mind off of Seaman for Dreamcast and go into Speedstorm.
Just for a hot minute. Yeah, let's not talk about semen.
Yeah.
All right.
Speedstorm. Really enjoying this season still. Again, guys, if you haven't played Speedstorm, don't sleep on it. It's a lot of fun. It's a free game. You're gonna hit paywalls, but as long as you
Biggie fries.
play certain races, you'll be able to go ahead and unlock what you need to go ahead and advance. That's just like, well, I'll talk about that at the end. But Speedstorm, again, is something I would try, something way different than the Fortnite racer that I talked about before. Like, this has power-ups just like Mario Kart. Every different character has different power-ups to go along with, different crew members. There's a lot of customization. It's cool. And the way they remix the songs sounds great. So, again, Speedstorm, go ahead and check it out. Skull and Bones, check it out. Fortnite. I finally...
Damn it.
There you go.
I'll get over there and I'll just showing some people some of the stuff we got here.
Now that,
so
I think
great characters on here.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character or your favorite racer?
Right. Well, I'm trying to unlock Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
But right now, my highest one is Donald Duck. I think he's a level 17.
Donald Duck is an easy one to level up because you get him pretty early in the game. They give you some power ups on him.
Yep. But there's so many different people that you could try that will make you want to keep leveling, like try to unlock that character, because they'll give you chances to be like, oh, even though you don't have this character unlocked, we'll go ahead and let you race with this player for free, and then you can unlock it at another time. So it's a lot of it's really, really cool. If you like Disney, you're gonna love Speedstorm. It's a lot of fun for the whole family, especially if you like Mario Kart. You're gonna love Speedstorm. So yeah, don't sleep on it. It's great.
I wonder which one that's from. All right, moving on. Fortnite, you say?
Yes, to Fortnite. Now, I finally got done with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Pass.
Not store. Don't go to the store.
So you get the free one, and you get the one for 1,000 V-Bucks. Where you're able to go ahead and unlock a lot more. I think it was definitely worth it. I'll go ahead and spend 1,000 V-Bucks on it. The updates are great. The weapons are great. I have no complaints at all with this update. Normally, like when weapons come out, I have a hard time with like, oh, great, you could do this. This is cheap, blah, blah, blah. You're going to kill me in seconds, but it's not like that.
And then you change your mind a week later.
It was really good balance.
Like the one that had those zippy line things or whatever it was. You're like,
those. I still hate that. Where you could just go ahead and fly around the map. But yeah, I don't like that.
Wasn't there like some kind of weird backpack that had like these things that
like a harpoon?
Yeah,
it's just like you're able to go up on trees and able to go up on cliffs. I was like, dude, I hate this. And the riot shield, I absolutely hate the riot shield. I need to get this out of the game. I can't stand it. It's cheap, man. It's just I don't understand it. You got to go for their feet and that's it. You might be able to get like their arm, but it's very difficult to aim and kill your opponent. Oh, I was like,
I was gonna get that. Let's see. Share
this is this is good.
By the way, do you know we did not get a copyright notice for playing the entire Deadpool trailer last week?
Wow.
I know. I think Ryan's cool like that.
Definitely something to check out. And I mean, maybe some people out there are a fan. Cool if you are, but Lady Gaga is coming to Fortnite. I
got nothing against that.
That news today. I'm like, well, that's it. Man, there's a time like, okay, The Weeknd, I could understand them coming out with their music. Cool. They brought Miley Cyrus's music into the game. Cool. They brought Lady Gaga's music into the game. Cool. But when you're an actual skin, like I just can't picture Lady Gaga going around with a gun. Like there's some people you just don't. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
All right. So how many of these do you have so far?
Unlocked them all, dude. All done.
That's my boy.
They're both passes are done. Like I said, the one on the bottom is the one that you could
This one right
claim.
here.
Yep. And there's also the Krang back bling, which is really cool. So they're still coming out with events for this every 2 days. So scroll up a little bit. You'll see that. Oh, it might show on the bottom. I don't know if it will show there.
All right. Let me first.
Went past it.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm at 100. There we go.
The Krang back bling. There it is. Up right on the battle pass thing area. Up.
Oh, okay.
Right there and up a little bit and to the right.
Up and to the right. No idea what you're talking about, dude.
There it is. Go right. There it is. The Krang back bling. So
Okay.
the more you finish the different things that come out every 2 days, that will unlock also. So you'll get the Krang back bling. I have 4 of those lit up. So 2 more and I'll be able to get that back bling. So cool. I really want that.
Sweet.
Goofy Foot will play once they add Justin
Now,
Ben.
now, do they actually have their characters in the Lego side of Fortnite
Yes.
too?
Yes, they do.
Because I saw these, and this looked awesome when I saw these.
Yes. Everything that you pretty much unlock in the Battle Royale, you could go ahead and have. See, that's really cool.
I think
So
it is.
everything you unlock in the Battle Royale or on the regular Battle Pass, you can
Look
go
at
ahead
that.
and unlock
That's
the Lego mode.
badass.
Yep. Lego is going to be around, man, for a long time. So it's really cool.
Awesome.
It's not something for me. I don't, like I said, I like the zero build. I think that mode with the Legos is going to be all about building. It's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not something I'm interested in. But I'm still interested to see how far Lego goes with this, man. There's a lot of cool things that Lego is doing in Fortnite. And last but not least, and my absolute favorite, and I'm sure everyone else out there who is gaming right now, HellDivers 2. HellDivers 2 is my new addiction where I had to put Diablo away because I'm like, I'm not going to have time. I'm so hooked on HellDivers. I need to concentrate on this. I put, I believe, 26 hours into this so far. The game is $39.99, first of all, and it's the most fun I've played in a third person like this. It's Starship Troopers, man. It's third person Starship Troopers,
And it's funny you say that
absolute
because
blast.
when we saw the trailer last week, matter of fact, I should probably pull the trailer up first. So let me remove this. Let's see. Dear God, how many open things can you have, Scott? 1 million.
Now, while you're
Helldivers.
opening that, let me say this. This game right now is capped at 450,000 people. And you could tell. Why? Because when you log into the game, it will even tell you how many people are on what planet. So this game is all about playing together, whether you're in your squad or not, because all those people out there are trying to conquer this planet and get it liberated to move on to the next. If there's not many people online, guess what? That's going to take a lot longer. So it really goes off of what those thousands and thousands and thousands of people are playing on at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
just
ahead,
looking at these
Enemies
visuals
march ever closer. Together.
and the
we
whole
must take
this
back
whole
control
theme
of freedom.
where they're like, come on, join together and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That was totally the recruitment campaign.
I did my
in
part.
Starship.
I did my part.
Yeah.
That's what people always say.
Together.
Yeah, that was totally the recruitment video in Starship
Will
Troopers.
you-
The community is amazing. These people are great who play this game. There's nothing toxic about it. Everyone is friendly. Everyone that I've matched up with on the quick plays, awesome people. There's no one that I've really like, oh, I gotta mute this guy or kick this guy. Everyone's awesome. Now here's the thing. It's so popular. Like the servers are constantly going down where you can't even join the game. But you just
Well, I mean, the
wanna
numbers, like you
retry.
said, you could have almost 500,000 playing at a time.
Yep.
And Steam themselves have claimed to have over 400,000
Yep.
concurrent players playing through Steam alone. And
that's so if you're capping that at 450,000, that's 400,000 people coming from Steam and 50,000 coming from PlayStation. Now, there is a petition out there because Now think about this. This didn't happen with God of War. This didn't happen with Halo. None of that. No one was like, "Oh man, I wish I had like please bring this game to Xbox. Please give this game to PlayStation." There's a petition out there for Xbox fans that want this game on there so bad, and it surpassed what they wanted for 25,000 signatures. Let's say the console wars end with this game. Like imagine this. Imagine, okay, people want it on Xbox. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and do this now. Bring that game over to Xbox, dude. And they uncap that, and they get the server capacity that they need. This game will surpass everything. It'll be a record of people playing this game. And it's crazy because this is not a big studio. This is not a big studio coming out with this game. This was a small, I believe, indie studio that came out with this, and it just blows people's minds. Like this game is just incredible. Everyone's gonna enjoy it, man. It's
it's
just
funny.
so good. It's so much fun. It's fun.
Yeah, this tweet kind of sums it up. I mean, Starship Troopers is still a cult movie. It still gets watched a lot by people. If I see it when I'm changing through channels, whatever, I'll stop and I will watch. Also, like Galaxy Quest. If you see Galaxy Quest on, you can't stop, or pass it by. You got to watch it. So gone up from what was, let me go backwards on that tweet because I think it said it differently. Yeah. So it went from being ranked 109 in terms of, top movies playing at any given time on TV channels to number 45. It jumped in high popularity.
Wow.
And again, to me, it was the costumes and that whole beginning sequence reminded me of Starship Troopers so much, but I couldn't put my my finger on the name of the movie at the time last week. That is funny to see that happening.
And it's crazy too because there's some planets that you'll go on that are even like Star Wars meets the Terminator. Like there's these robots out there and machines that look just like they came out of the Terminator and came out of Star Wars. There's other planets that are just like these, huge bugs. There's these stratagems, they call it, that you could call down lasers and these like airstrikes. You got to work as a team, and friendly fire. You could easily one shot your friend easily. Oh no, but it's funny though, man. I mean, no one gets angry because if you call down an airstrike, if you don't move, you're dead. I'm sorry, but I got to kill that bug. So you better get your ass moving. But
Kind of reminds
it
me of
gives you like a little timer. It gives you a timer. It's not like, oh, he called this down, didn't give me a warning. No, it will give you like 10 seconds until it strikes. But the explosions in this, it's like you're playing a movie, man. It really is. The explosions look so great. The visuals are incredible. The gameplay is great. There's just a lot to do. There's so many great missions, and it always changes, like I said, with how many people are playing the game. People tonight, it depends. If they keep playing on a certain planet, then a new planet will unlock tomorrow. All depends on how many people are on that planet destroying, so many bugs and completing so many missions. But HellDivers 2, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. There's nothing I could go. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'll give it I can't because of the server issues. But again, man, all I do is wait for 1 or 2 minutes and I'm able to log in. So it's not like, you're not going to get on immediately. But if you wait just, a couple minutes, you're going to be able to log on and enjoy the game. But it's those people who are complaining, who just want to, hit one button, start the game, servers at capacity. It's like, crap, I got to wait. And it's really not that bad, dude. But once they fix the server issues, this game is going to be top. And uncap the player space. Millions, dude. I could guarantee you this will be millions and millions. So I have not seen anything negative. When you look at comments on, review videos, it's so much positive and so many great comments. Nobody's putting this down.
All right. So that sums up what you've been playing?
That's it, man. And as soon as we stop this show tonight, it's HellDivers 2 again because I love the game. I love it.
All right. And I need to go ahead and do a little public service announcement. Let me see if I can find it. Is it still a bundle on Humble right now? That one I told you about. Or did it finally finish? I think it finished this week. No, there it is. The Fighters Pack. All right, so let's share this, and I will try to share a cool little link I have that I've now become a what do you call it, associate or whatever. I get paid if people click my link and go to Humble Bundle. Affiliate, that's what I've become.
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about this. Yep.
So the Fighters and Arcade Classic Pack. This is available for how many more days here? 7 days, 23 hours, and 0 minutes. Wow, talk about calling that on the hour. And this is all Capcom. But check out what you got here. Street Fighter V Champion Edition. Oh, by the way, all of these things, $20. Then you get the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. That game alone is worth $20. Playable on deck. You got Street Fighter 4 Ultra, and then a coupon for Street Fighter 5. But then you get this, the Capcom Stadium Arcades. Have you seen these before, Sean?
Yes.
Okay, so basically it's like a virtual arcade, not VR-ish, and you can unlock other games in the arcade, and you go from one to the other. So you get both 1 and 2, and then here's where all this extra stuff comes in. All of these are add-ons for that arcade. Tons of Street Fighter, Mega
Really good.
Man,
Really great.
Final Fight, Captain
great
Commando, Ghost and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts. Some shmups, 44, XX, 43, or 43 Kai and 43, 42, 41. Hey, the list goes on and on. This is what gets you to the 70. But Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers, hell yeah.
I
man.
know, yeah. Let's see here.
Right there is worth the price just for Darkstalkers.
Cyberbots is not bad at all.
Yeah,
Darkstalkers
that's
Revenge.
right, man. $20.
So $20 gets you all these, and I will go ahead and see if I can find my my affiliate link, and I'll put that in the show notes later. Log in as him.
Everyone's buying it now. Too late.
Damn it! I gotta go ahead and get my Google Authenticator. Son of a motherless goat.
Oh, say Crow, I should not have passed up on it. I'm kicking myself. I really am.
What you're having non-buyer's remorse?
I wish
of
I.
the
I
Polycade
wish I
Sente?
went. I wish I just did it. Yeah.
Usually people have buyer's remorse when it comes to
No,
picking up.
I don't know, man. The more I keep seeing pictures of it now, I'm on their Facebook page and it looks really cool. I wish I didn't pass up. Like I said, I didn't know when the Act Games was going to ask for my money. Who knew what was going to happen? If it was going to be delayed, I didn't know if it was going to happen around Christmas time. So I was like, geez, like paying for the Polycade and paying for the Act Games, it was iffy. But now I wish I just went ahead and did it.
All right, guys, there's my affiliate link, and I'll go ahead and put that inside the show notes as well. So you guys, if you want to pick that up, whatever they give me for kickbacks goes towards the channel and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I own a couple of these things. So when I go ahead and go through the list of what I do and do not own, one or more of these codes will go back into my my treasure chest of games to give away here on the show. So, but yeah, and this what's the charity on this one? Let's go ahead and show it back again. The charity is the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. That's who this is going to. So,
So the whole amount?
let me see. Pay less, do this.
That's cool.
This bundle's raised 61 grand for charity. And I don't know if it's all of it or if it's the profits.
Interesting.
Blah, blah, blah. Read about our work with, I don't know. I used to think it all went in, but I know there's a little overhead somewhere.
See, Kevin.
Okay, so here's the default donation. If you were to pay $20 for the default, let's see, if I paid 20. If I paid 20, 16 goes to Capcom, $1 to Children's Miracle Network, and 3 to Humble. Now, if you go ahead and increase that and say, no, that's worth it for 30, then they respread it. But it still looks like Capcom does get a little bit more. But it says here you can actually adjust that. So you choose the 20, you adjust your donation, and instead of only $1 go to Children's Miracle Network, you can choose for $3 to go to them, or you can customize your amount.
Oh,
this is
so
nice.
You control that. That's cool then.
The only thing you can't give away is the $3 to Humble. but you can give out of that $20, 17 of the 20 to go to Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
That's cool.
And you can do the same thing if you were to pump it
As
up.
long as
If you
people click that, that's cool.
Yeah, if you said $30, go custom amount, you can give as much as 25, 50 straight to the hospital network.
Nice.
So that is the
That's really cool.
yeah, that's the way to go. Pay attention to the details there. If you want more of it to go to charity, go ahead and adjust your donation like you saw there, and bada bing, bada boom, you're giving them more. You can give Capcom 0 if you want, or you can at least say, you know what, okay, Capcom, you can go ahead and have $5 out of that, and then after the overhead, the rest will go to the kids. So definitely worth doing, and again, it's for charity.
Oh yeah, MG, that's right. Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't know about that at all. Dark Realm, old school is the best school. Not really a newer fan of the game, but yeah.
Well,
like the newer games, yeah.
The 30th anniversary collection. Let me go ahead and look that up real quick before we go into our giveaway, which will be coming up next. Street Fighter, because I picked this up.
I agree, Rebel. Really cool.
I have the anniversary collection both on my Switch and on my Steam Deck. I spelled Street Fighter Anniversary wrong. Is it Street Fighter 30th? Let's see. There we go. So that game alone is normally $30. Here we go. And share. So just so you guys get a feel for what we're talking about here. So $30 normally on Steam. And there.
This 30th anniversary, I have.
Well, it has like 7 games or something in it.
Yeah. I want to say it's on PlayStation.
So 12
I think
games.
I have it on there, but yeah.
Regular Street Fighter 2. Then you got Hyper, New Challengers, Turbo, Alpha. And this is in one single game, the Anniversary Collection. And like I said, I love this. It's a great, quick game to play on one of the handhelds, either, in this case, the Steam Deck, and it plays great on Steam Deck. It's not a big download, so it doesn't take up a lot of storage. But yeah.
Third Strike was good. I enjoyed Third Strike.
And you can play online.
Nice.
So that right there, to me, plus the charity,
Al, I agree, man.
is worth the $20.
I enjoyed watching that. That was really cool.
Yeah. So
I can't get enough Street Fighter, man. Can't get enough Street Fighter.
So I've got that there. I'll go ahead and, like I said, put that inside the show's description as well, or in a comment. And if you guys want to go ahead and donate, you got 7 days to do that. And if you click my link, proceeds will go back to the channel. So let's give.
I agree, Kevin. I agree. Go ahead. You're gonna what?
I think I'm gonna give something away.
Are you?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I am
giving away that guitar right there on
Hells to the no, because no. That's not happening. No. But let's just whip this out. And hashtag plebby. PLEBBY. Why are we using such a stupid word, rascal? Well, that's a damn good question. You just called me rascal, so why are we talking about stupid words? Because we are going to go ahead and look at this game called Plebby Quest: The Crusades.
Well, we already got hashtags coming in.
Hashtag Playboy. Hey now. Why is that not playing? Because you didn't hit the play button.
Oh, come
Scott.
on, MG.
All right, guys. Hashtag Plebby. Come on. Why do we not have anybody hashtagging it?
I don't think people know.
Wasn't it right here? Hashtag Plebby.
There you go. Now people are going to come.
Hashtag Plebby.
There
hashtag
they come.
Plebby.
There
you
come.
go. Back.
There's the plebbies.
And share. Okay, Middle Ages. This remind me of Risk, maybe? Is that what they're doing?
Missed.
Risk. All
Oh,
right.
they said missed.
Okay.
I'm like, hell no. Yeah, Risk I can see. Interesting.
I mean, these little character things are a little weird, but I'm not gonna lie.
Plebbies. Nice.
All right, so they have a second movie. We'll see. Is this compatible with? Looks like Rainwater owns this. Says it's playable on Steam Deck. What does the second video look like?
And they have a Discord?
Didn't say that.
I think that's why they keep going down. That?
Yes, they do have a Discord. Turn-based strategy game, Crusades of Europe.
Put your plebbies in if you haven't. Hashtag plebby.
Hashtag plebby if you're interested. Let me get this back on the screen. Whoop. Ouch. Stop that. And play again. And play. Actually, it looks like it has some serious strategy parts in this. I saw kind of a build tree going on over there.
It's interesting, man. It's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little more than just your simple risk kind of game, but it is not quite an Age of Empires, so we won't go there. All right, that's going to go on forever, so we're going to stop that and see where we're at and how many plebbies we have going
Look
for
at
it.
that. Galaga guy just got the Street Fighter pack. Hell yeah.
Tell me you clicked my link. Tell me you clicked my link. All right.
I sent him my link.
Damn it, man. I actually just signed up for that. I didn't know that it was so easy to become an affiliate, and I figured since I promote their stuff all the time, I might as well, let them go ahead and throw something back at me for it.
Yeah.
So let's look at our plebbies. We have 11 plebbies in the
11
loop.
plebbies. That's not a
And
big
I'm going to
number.
say it is time to go. Yeah, I don't know, Goofy. I might not play it either, but what the heck. I got the code. Must have been from a Humble Bundle. Shameless plug.
To die for.
All right, let me.
Oh, no, I sent him my link.
I'm
I'm
gonna
kidding.
kill you.
Galaga guy
Oh,
did use your link.
See, that's cool. All right, To Die For again. If you guys are interested, it's right here.
Yeah, Dark
and
Realm. That sounds. Yeah,
It
you're right.
will be in the show notes eventually. Or let's see. Studio dot. All right, let's go ahead and give something away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. And giveaway tool says draw. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. It's going to be MG. Just a guess. I'm not cheating.
Cheater.
I'll put my hands right here. Sacro!
Brother Sacro. All right. Do we have Sacro on the Discords?
Congrats,
I do believe we
congrats.
do, don't we?
I want to say yes.
I want to say yes. Sacro, are you on the Discords? And Rascal didn't get the cash. Yes, he did. Ha 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 ha. Because I have all the random links. You don't know that.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see. SAE.
Congrats.
Yep, here's Sacro. So I'm just going to go ahead and get you that right now, Brother Sacro, so we don't have to worry about sending it later. Going once, going twice, and instant delivery. Bada bing,
Enjoy it,
bada boom.
Galaga guy. That's an awesome collection.
All right, so let's move on from that. And so what else we got going on, Sean? Oh, yeah, what the hell's Rascal been playing? Not that much, let's be honest with you. Been busy, been not feeling well, been busy. But a lot of Pinball FX on OTG, as well as playing some tables on my ALP 4KP. So, and again, we gave the disclaimer earlier in the show that I do have business relationship with At Games. All right, let's get Sacro off the screen.
And
here
I'll be playing some ALP 4K tonight too.
And I think yours has a pretty new addition, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Do you have
You,
the
you,
picture
you,
of
you,
that?
you, I do. I have your picture of it. I'm not
Of the
sure.
Discord? I'm not sure.
You sent that inside MCAP's Discord, not mine.
Oh,
So let me go back and look, and bada bing, bada
yeah,
boom. I can
man.
share that screen.
It's something that I once Buy Stuff put it up. I said, hey, that would be amazing to go on the D-pad. I'm gonna keep the arcade deck on the HD, but the 4K, man, I'm gonna keep this for pinball, and I love that graphic. I absolutely love it. Like that
And
looks
it,
so
it fits very
nice.
well. Now, for this one, you didn't. Did you have to take the rails off or not? I don't think you
You
did.
only take off the front. That's it.
Okay,
You take off
only
the front rail. That's it.
the lockdown bar.
That
Okay.
is it. I know P Dubs made a video on an installation. When I
Well,
was watching it,
his
I
he
was like,
did.
"Oh, he did the swap.
Yeah.
He
Well,
he swapped his D-pad out and put the other deck in." I'm
yes,
like,
he put in that deck, and because you had to take off the top of the joystick, the ball end. I mean, there's two ways to do that. He could have gotten away with just doing the lock bar if he just used a wrench to hold onto the shaft and then took the ball top off. That's possible. Then you also scratch the shaft
"Yeah, you
unless you go ahead and use a rag or something to
don't want to scratch the shaft."
do not want to scratch the shaft. Just that's a public service announcement. Don't scratch the shaft. All right, but so this looks like pretty easy to put on. You just had to put it around the one D-pad.
That's it. But man, and you also just have to cut an inch off the backing paper of it, which is pretty nice. So then you're able to stick down the left side and easy to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
As you're putting it down, I just used my debit card to push it down, man. I just made
You
sure
didn't
there was
have that
no
fancy.
bubbles, dude. No
You didn't have the
fancy.
fancy foam rubber wedgie
No,
thingy
no,
that P Dubs had. I was like, where the
no.
hell do you get that, bro?
I did not. So I just used a card, no bubbles, man, and it looks fantastic. It just goes absolutely well with the whole design of this cab, all the other skins. So yeah, it's definitely a pickup for me. It came quick, less than a week, so I'm
Yeah,
happy with this. I'm
they're
happy
shipping
with
them
this
out
purchase.
fast. And for those who don't know, Buy Stuff Arcades does make multiple versions of this. If you have the arcade control panel, they make one that goes around the buttons, like P
Yep.
Dubs did on his, or
They
they
have
make one.
thing there around
Yep,
the what do you call it? The ball.
the trackball.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but for the more advanced install, you can actually remove your arcade buttons from the arcade control panel and use the one that has the more narrow holes. So that way, the bezels of your buttons actually go over the graphic.
Thanks for joining us, buddy. I'll see you, man.
All right. Good to see you, Galga guy.
Dark Realm, yeah, man, monsters would be pretty cool. I mean, well, At Games could come out with a lot of stuff, right? Or even other third-party skins. Just go ahead and pop that on. But yeah, monsters would be pretty cool. I'm a big monsters fan.
Yeah. Now, Sean, did you pick up the? I saw this on the Facebook group. The screensaver, the attract mode videos, and the background music.
No,
Oh, I'll go ahead and zip them up real quick for you. But let me go ahead and pop this open here, see if I can show this. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, what's is it all
Goofy
the-
Foot has a good thing up there.
Yes, he does. All right.
We gave you the warning in the beginning of the show. We gave you the warning.
So, Shawnee Boy, I don't know if you've gone through the UI much, but you can go ahead and upload custom attract modes. Right now, there's a limitation that doesn't allow audio for your screensaver videos, but here, if you have these things worded like such that it says like underscore backlash or DMD or playfield, you can have anything before it. You can put this on a thumb drive in a folder called attract mode, stick that onto your machine, and it'll copy. You can tell it one at a time to copy these files over in attract mode under settings and map them to the appropriate screens. So I literally have these 3 videos playing on my 3 screens as a screensaver. And let me show you what they
Wow.
look like. So the playfield, come on, you can open up a movie, can't you? And I have to share that screen now. Son of a bitch. Let's just do this. Let's just share the entire screen. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, I
Share
love
the
that. Can't get sick of that.
share the entire screen. That one. That should be kosher enough. So this will play on your. As I mute it right now, mute it. There's no mute. Sean, I'll be in trouble.
There you go.
All right, there we go. So that'll play on your play field. And this is, again, an attract mode, a screensaver.
Yeah.
And they also had, for the DMD, what was on the DMD? Oh, why'd you open up over there? That's not where I'm displaying things,
Oh, sorry.
wanker. So that plays on your DMD.
Nice.
When you've walked away from the machine and attract mode. And then they had this cool one for the back glass, which actually has some full motion video in it.
Oh, I thought someone downloaded a new table. I seen this.
No, yes,
Someone was showing
exactly.
this off, and I thought they had a table that was just
that's
a
what this
custom
is.
table.
These are 3 movie files. You put it in attract underscore mode, all lowercase, on the root of a thumb drive, and then go into the settings and bring these over. So I've got the thumb drive removed, and it's still playing on my machine.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, and
Yeah,
like
I
I said,
need that. That's
soon.
wow.
I think in a maybe an upcoming firmware release may be able to get audio on the attract modes, which would be awesome. And then of course you can make a background folder and run a music while you're in the UI. So when you first got your machine, it had those weird default audio things in the background that you could change or just disable.
Sure can. Yep.
Well, you can go ahead and grab your hands on one of these bad boys and tell you want a quiet version or a loud version. I think I can unmute this now for a second. And so you can have that playing in the background of
That's
your
what I was
machine
seeing, man. I didn't.
while you're bouncing between tables. That'll be in the background of your machine. And again, whoever made these did a quiet and a loud version.
That's cool.
I run the quiet, and it's just loud enough to not be annoying.
I want it loud. I want it loud.
Well, I'll go ahead and zip those up for you.
That's awesome, dude.
Actually, I'll share the zip, and it's a little weird. You have to move things around, but
Awesome.
But yeah, that's definitely a cool little add-on that's free to go ahead and just maintain that Addams Family theme on your machine.
Now, I don't believe this is true at all. I mean, that would be badass. I would absolutely love a Street Fighter pinball table, but
Well, here's the thing, because you know that I have business dealings with that games, I cannot confirm or deny anything unless it's been said publicly through press channels. And the only reference that I have seen to date in the public eye of Street Fighter pinball was in that weird poll months and months ago that Wagner did. And that was one of the titles on there. But to my knowledge, none of the licensors, business partners of at games own a Street
like
Fighter
Capcom,
license.
like Capcom tables. I mean, I don't know, man. Capcom coming at games, or I don't know anything. Pinball.
I mean, Zen doesn't have any Capcom titles to my knowledge. And they've got Gearsoft.
It would be a nice surprise. I mean, I don't know, but doubtful.
I mean, I can barely think of or count on one hand the number of Street Fighter tables I've seen in VPX. So,
oh wait, Gottlieb made a Street Fighter II pinball. Farside Studios has a Gottlieb license. Ooh, okay.
All right.
I mean, damn, man.
Knock on wood. Okay.
I would love it. Hell yeah! Imagine a Street Fighter at games, skin and topper. That'd be pretty cool.
Was there I don't recall this, so I have to look this table is talking about. Street Fighter 2 pinball. Hey, it says ROM, so apparently it was a thing. Gottlieb, 1993.
All right, Zen made a Street Fighter pin on FX2.
FX2 is way back in the day. Yeah,
Really?
that's right. But this is a really awkward looking poster for this title. Yeah, that was the actual poster for
Jeez,
the game. Yeah.
interesting.
That happened. All right. I can't
Wow,
zoom.
man,
I can't zoom in on that playfield. I don't think. No, I can't.
that's crazy though. I didn't know that.
I was not aware. Interesting. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for some
Oh,
Street
Dark
Fighter.
Realm, hell yeah, I would love that too. Absolutely love that. That's why when I go the OTG route, I want to go that Pinball M. Pinball M is something I really want to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Awesome sauce. So
Falls under
okay,
Farsight,
we
yeah.
talk about that. What's Scott been playing beyond that? Still doing a little bit of Bard's Tale every day on Xbox to get my points towards my free stuff from Microsoft. What is this? Today's the 20th. Let's see how many points I've earned this month so
Big
far.
Bang Bar.
Survey says by doing searches and stuff, I've gotten over 13,000 points with Microsoft this month, which means I am well into another free month of Game Pass Ultimate because that only cost me 10,500. So looks like I'll have enough to go ahead and buy myself at least $10 or $20 in gift cards as well this month. Pinball Magic and
That too,
Airborne.
man. I would love that. But I'm missing out. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. Seriously, I see these people playing, custom pinballs, and I see all these from Zen that I really don't know about. And dude, I would love to just enjoy all these.
Well,
all these
FX3 had
tables.
some great games. FX2 had several that weren't in FX3 at the time. I remember, and some of them came back. South Park was in FX2, but not FX3, and has now made a resurgence in FX. So
Ooh,
it
wow.
all depends because, like I said, the reason they didn't do
That'd
it
be
in
badass,
FX3
dude. South
was
Park would be sick.
it all depends on licensing. Zen had an arrangement for South Park for a while. I think they lost it, and then they got it back. So it all depends, man. Other than that,
Love it.
Tears of the Kingdom, still playing through that, and been playing some guitar because, like I said, I've been working on resetting these bad boys up. The acoustic just got reset up last night. It had been a long time. So what was that?
Yeah, Richard Dallas. So many balls, so little time. Tech balls.
Well, I'd rather have many balls than. Never mind. Okay. Da, 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 da.
Are you gonna see clip
Dragon of
notifications?
Eternity. Yes, Saucy says that game is great. That's VR. and
Dungeons of Eternity.
You haven't played it yet, have you?
No.
You haven't seen a trailer yet, have you?
This might be something Brooklyn's been playing. I've
He
been
has.
watching something that Brooklyn's been playing, and that might be it. I just forget the name right now.
Do you believe that's it? We will share with the group. Didn't we say we're going to try to keep this to an hour because Rascal doesn't feel good?
You don't feel good.
I'm tired as shite. Who cares? I feel much better today. I took a nap before the show. And here it is, $21.99, currently 26% off on the MetaQuest store. And let's see what the hell we're talking about here. Unmute. Turn down. Levels okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. I don't hear what you hear.
No, this isn't. I don't think this is what he. I don't know. I mean, looks
See,
like fun.
I can't pick this up until I've beaten what's the Asgard's Wrath 2.
Oh, dude, that's
I
gonna take-
would feel like I'm cheating on Asgard's Wrath 2. Okay, after watching this, you know what I want to see happen? I want Quake 2 in VR.
That would be cool.
Would that? I've been playing a lot of Quake 2, by the way, also on my Xbox. 'Cause
Nice.
it's funny. I used to compete in clans on Quake 2. My wife's just been sitting me watching,
That's cool.
watching me
That was
play that
cool.
game and enjoying herself. So yeah, that's
Nice.
Dungeons of Eternity on sale right now, $21.99, and the sale ends in 5
Dark
days.
Realm. I could get along with Dark Realm so much. A married with children pinball.
There is a VPX of that.
Get out.
No, I'm not getting out. This is my house,
Get
bitch.
out.
No.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Just
and-
kidding.
to a website called the VP Spreadsheet. And on this site, if it would load, hello, let's just see, type married, because apparently something's broken here. Nope, it's broken right now.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of tables I definitely don't know about. It's probably a table for everything.
All right, so this place right here, you can, this actually shows you the latest tables and or updates.
A Jack
And
Sparrow. Yeah, this.
let's pick one, Jack Sparrow. That's an original 2023 table. Click on that bad boy. You got a couple different versions. One that involves JP Salas, great person. But these also some great designers. And then you've got backglass images you can choose from.
Dude.
Pick up a copy of the topper. And these will link you right to the sites that have it because they could be in different places. So when someone says, I think there's a Married with Children one, and you go, nah, it's not possible, rascal. You come here,
There
you look it
is.
up, and there it is. And Hawkeyes. Yeah, he does great work. So let's go ahead and click on that. Should bring me over to
Wow.
VP Universe. And there you go. You can go ahead and download that. Get some deets here.
Wow. Beavis and Butthead, put that in.
All right. Going back. Stop. Oh, what did I say? Stop. I was right there. Son of a motherless goat.
Ooh. Dark Realm, Zelda VR game. There is one that you are in VR in the Nintendo version, which is really cool.
What? You're talking about the inside that little cardboard thing I have?
What?
Okay, because there was actually part of Legend of Zelda you could play, as well as Super Mario Odyssey, inside that cardboard build a VR thing where you put your Switch in it and held it up to your...
No. There's actually something like you could take all your Nintendo emulation and it will put you in like a 3D, like a VR space. You're actually first person in all those Nintendo games.
All right, so I see VPX versions, 2 original pinball games, Beavis and Butthead Pinball Stupidity, and Beavis and Butthead Pinballed. There you go, buddy.
Man.
Available for VPX, also on VP Universe, and there's the playfield. You can't see that well in here.
That's cool. That is so cool.
So yeah, VP spreadsheet is what it's called, virtual pinball spreadsheet, and it is a wonderful way to try to find anything like that for the VPX world.
Man,
how many tables do they say are on here? I don't know. You can even export it
tons
to
and tons and tons.
Oh yeah, it is. It goes on. Oh, this one's a new one, Spooky Wednesday. And share this tab, and here we go. That's the overlay for the DMD. There's the play field. Let's see if I can get a little bit more out of this. Not much. And a view of it on PC.
I got to OTG, man. God.
Now this right here is how it would look on your PC if you're playing it on a PC. But it would work at OTG as well.
Damn.
That's how it would play on OTG for you.
That's cool.
So yeah, it just...
I could spend, geez, man, so much time on that site.
Well, you could, and then you could fall into the trap. And that trap is one that I remember MCAP fell into when we first started this hobby. We would spend more time curating and downloading tables and installing them.
Yeah.
And so little time playing them. He'd be like, yeah, I installed these 9 new tables this week. How many did you play? About a minute of each.
What?
Because you fall into that trap where you're spending more time getting things set up. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, though. The Star Wars Death Star Assault. Have you ever heard of this one?
No.
Oh, shite.
No, of course not, man. I mean, there's tons of these I have not heard of.
This one is one of the best. It's by Terry Red. If you don't know who Terry Red is, well, let's just say Terry Red is the effing bomb when it comes to pinball tables. There's actually, you can play this one in VR, and it's really cool. That's also the thing that happens. A lot of these you can play in VR, too.
Oh, I agree, Rebel. That's why I want to get something really good. I need to get a good PC to I want this dedicated just for the pinball table. That's it for the pinball machine.
See, Star Wars, Death Star Assault.
I believe it.
Pinball.
Yeah, Jason, that's what I mean, man. I know these are like I've seen tables, I've seen them on YouTube, I've seen people playing them, and it's just something I want to experience myself in front of me on the at games.
Okay, we're going to go to copyright hell.
Yeah, just for that.
You ready?
I gotta say bye to Say Crow quick. See you, buddy.
Later, Sacro. So this is showing you kind of how someone would stream it, where they show the playfield, the back glass, and the DMD. But this literally,
Yo.
the dancing characters on there, yeah.
Yo.
Let's see here. So much on this. Vader's Disco-Rama. Let's see here.
Damn, I need this.
Let's see. Gameplay start. Choose the light side or the dark side.
Good morning. Red 5 standing by.
Look at all the toys that animate themselves on here when you play. All right.
Well, just do your best to keep the damage.
That is one of my favorite tables, hands down. It's based on future pinball, not even VPX. Let's see, skill shot. Who cares? The mini games. Yeah, you actually play a mini game.
That's cool.
On the DMD. Let's see.
That's cool.
And to see that on your machine, the playfield, that is awesome as hell. Let's see here, time attack game. Who cares? All those things, man. Just not one of the easiest ones to set up at the machine. You have to go through a lot of stuff to make sure everything's just right on this. But yeah, that's what you can.
Thor has a
get.
question here.
VGA cord distance. I mean, I use 6-foot HDMIs is what I use. So, and with the pinball, the Legends 4K pinballs,
Chips.
they have everything built in, or 3 inputs already set up for you. You don't have to monkey around with anything fancy and stuff.
I mean, maybe they do Dark Realm. I guess new stuff comes out all the time. You never know what they come out with. Is there
There's
18?
definitely. Well, if we're talking about Zen, I don't know. If you go to the virtual pinball spreadsheet, I guarantee you will find at least almost all of those titles. I mean, we'll just do a few more public service announcements here. Let me see here. We said Baywatch. I know there's a Baywatch because I remember MCAP had a tournament on this table. So, yes, Baywatch table available with a pup pack. If you don't know what a pup packs are, let's see, a pin cap preview. What does that do? Okay, no. Pup packs have like animation and movie clips and things like that. What was the other ones that were on that list? We had A-Team. Yep, plenty of A-Teams around.
Nice.
So we got that. And there was one more he mentioned in that one. Airwolf and Chips we'll go with. Knight Rider, I'm pretty sure, is one.
Yeah, they know that's definitely one.
There's that's Knight with an N, Knight Rider, the original table back in the day, and then Knight Rider based on the TV show. Is it a recreation? Pinball port. Okay. And Airwolf was a great show. There we go. Airwolf pinball table. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yo, what is this? What does Jason say here? You'll want to get used to downloading Haunt Freaks.
Yep, Haunt Freak is one of the betters.
Nice.
Definitely.
Once it is set up to go with Zen, you can play the entire library as well as Pinball. I want Pinball M so bad, dude. I would love to play Pinball M on my ALP. God.
I have. It's nice.
Ugh.
I haven't played it on my 4KP. I've only played it on my HD because I've got the big setup there. I haven't migrated everything over because I technically don't own a 4KP. I work on a 4KP. So, okay. So, yeah. What else? Let's touch on just a wee bit of what's happening with at games this week.
Yeah, man.
So new firmware dropped this morning. Was a little later than originally said, but it was I think it was 11 a.m. Eastern when the new firmware came out.
I did not do it yet. I did not update yet, but I have been seeing a lot of positive comments about it.
One of the biggest fixes that I liked on it was that little micro stutter that was happening in the Magic Pixel tables is gone. I did some changes to my machine, so I can't tell if the sounds are better or not than the original versions. But there are some other small issues that were happening. There were some sound glitches that got fixed. And let's see. Dark Realm Gaming, you're going to just have to go to the virtual pinball spreadsheet and look these things up. Otherwise, I'll be here all night. And tip your waitress.
Well, from what you're showing me,
the
man,
veal.
I mean, you could just nonstop search, and there's thousands of tables. So
Yeah, there's several thousand in that list.
it would keep me busy for a very, very, very long time.
I
I'd be
do
dead
like
by
the
the time
fact
I
that
try all the
if
tables.
updates happen, then they'll come to the top of the list and things like that. Tricky thing is my game is nowhere in my arcade. Yeah, that might be a thing. If you can't move it. Yeah, I've got mine on rollers. I've got a nice little cart on the bottom with casters that I can just roll that darn thing over there if I unplugged it and moved it to another machine. That's how I used to do it for my ALU as well. So,
I
but
believe that's
yes,
still being worked. That's still being worked on, Al. I don't think this update had any.
it had performance fixes for the Magic Pixels right now. The Zen has not been fixed, so still don't have that flipper lag that people are seeing and experiencing taken care of. Now there were some audio issues that were happening in other tables that made people hear things that could have felt like lag in some of the Magic Pixel tables. Those are all corrected, so I keep my fingers crossed Zen can go ahead and get that to us soon. Looking forward to that. Then NOD was announced, the National Owners Day.
Yes, it was.
So that's going to be this weekend, and it's going to have not just sales, there'll be plenty of those, and you'll be seeing some information coming soon on that. But there's going to be supposedly bringing back tournaments, events, and things like that. Do you remember they used to have those things where you submit a photo of somebody playing on their ALU, and then they'll give something away?
Tons of giveaways, man. There were
So-
so many. You would watch and just see that big list of people that
Yep.
joined the events. I mean, it was crazy seeing all those names. So it's nice to see a bunch of people going in and join these events.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. And also, if you on the list of things to happen this week, also on Friday, that you can purchase, redeem, or install additional 4K pinball packs. You may have noticed that if you go to the App Store X, there are some up there to tease you that will be available soon if you haven't purchased them already or pre-ordered them. So, I'm seeing, I think 20 packs on my App Store X. That should be what everybody else is, not 20. Should be maybe 15 or so available coming Friday. So, and
Nice.
of course, like we always said, NOD always has sales. So if you haven't picked up your pinball packs on previous pre-orders, keep your eyes peeled this week for what's going on. So that's all
Definitely,
I got to
man.
say about that, man. But did you update it at least or not yet?
No, not yet. Of course, I'm going to need to, and I want to enjoy that Peanuts table because you're going to need to update. You're going to need to do
Peanuts
these firmware updates
should
to get these Peanuts updates. What is
Well,
that? Sometime soon? Is it this
So
month?
it's sometime soon. I don't know if it's slated for this week or later this month or not, but that is supposed to be the next table coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to update, and yeah, man, people have been saying positive things. Oh, that stutter's gone. People who were complaining
Yes.
about that stutter, I've noticed that too. the micro stutter. Just like
And
once in a while,
if you're not paying attention, you miss that puppy too.
Yeah,
it is very small.
You have to be very, very observative to be like, okay, that's that hit right there. So,
And it was a rare case. It was usually if the ball was going vertically, top to bottom, and then you see it go. Yeah, that's what would happen.
Oh, Mikey,
and
this bothers me now. I didn't even realize this. This bothering me. Thanks, Mike. Oh, much better. That's why I wasn't feeling good. Oh man, I'm like, Jesus, I feel weird tonight, and it was because I was on the wrong side, dude.
Well, guys, let's go ahead and make Sean feel just a little more weird. No, not that way, MG.
I am not watching this.
So I got delivered my Sora amiibo.
No,
That's a Super
And
Smash
just
Brothers
go ahead
amiibo.
and hang that. You should
And
put a
I
nice
have
nail on the wall.
I have
Just
not
hang it on it. Hang it on it.
seen
like you would
exactly
find in
how
a store.
cool this is in there. So
It's probably just best to go ahead and keep that there. Jeez.
he hates that. He really does. All right. Here we go. Let's check this bad boy out.
I mean, you still have time to keep it in the packaging. I mean, like in
This. All right, here we go, guys. Close up of the Sora amiibo. Now, this is from the game Kingdom Hearts, but this is one of the last characters added to the roster in Super Smash Brothers.
Well, guys, we like seeing things in the boxes. We don't like seeing them getting taken out. So let's just go ahead and end it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, no,
No, kidding.
just throw it away. That's it.
No.
No amiibo anymore. We're just gonna toss that. It's gonna be all Taylor Swift all the time. Hey, it'd be a quick way to get to 1,000 subs, won't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the detail. If Sean doesn't want to look, don't look, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, the big old goofy shoes on that. Attention to detail. The wallet chain over there on him, and the big old key sword, which is his trademark
I'm
weapon.
always amazed with amiibos, man, of how well detailed they are. Like I love the look of these amiibos. Even though they're in the box for me, you can still tell how well detailed they are for that price.
Okay, but come on, how cool did that whole setup look during my game room tour?
Oh, it looked badass. It
that
looked really
amiibo,
good. It looked
set
really
up there.
good. And I also thought I was like, oh, that would save a lot of space.
It does save a ton of space.
All I would need is one shelf compared to a whole wall. But I like my amiibos in box, man. I just like them in box.
I gotcha. Let's see. Mike agrees with you. Keeps his boxed, but he'll buy loose ones to display. Gotcha. And then if you're gaming, you can go ahead and actually, if you have tools like I have, go ahead and scan this through the box and still use it in games. So that's always something you have. Thor was talking about the Keyblade. Yes, he said keyboard looks good, but he meant Keyblade. Didn't think he realized that Sora wears Goofy's clown shoes. Honestly, I didn't notice until I just said it myself out loud. So there you go. He used to think She Lion would open the packaging of video games and it would break.
break his heart.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when Rascal does it to me.
Devil May Cry, what were we referring to? So yes, in addition to Kingdom Hearts being a good reason to have a PS2,
I forgot all about Shadow of
DMC.
Colossus. Wow.
Let's see. Nope, this is not Funko Pop. We talked about that earlier in the show, Mikey. You missed it. But yes, Devil May Cry, Shadow of Colossus, good games.
Definitely great games. Devil May Cry is such a great game. And Shadow of the Colossus, if you like Shadow of the Colossus, you would love the Last Guardian. If no one played The Last Guardian, it's definitely one of my favorite games. It's really damn good. One of my favorite PlayStation games.
Well, we've been doing everything in reverse order, so let's go ahead and talk about what we've been watching, and that should wrap it up, I think, from the list that we usually have.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Sean, talk to me. I think you finally did something.
Well, I finally did something, and I was talking about, of course, I can't put down my gaming. It's very, very hard, especially with HellDivers 2. I absolutely love HellDivers 2. But last night, I said, it happened last night. I was like, you know what? I need to finish this up. I'm 2 episodes, behind on season 1. Let me go ahead and do this before I venture into season 2. I did, and okay, I just keep getting more and more blown away of what happens in this show. But damn, that ending on season 1, completely unexpected. I mean, there was a lot of things that happened. I knew maybe one would occur, but the absolute ending to it, nah, dude, that just blew me away. So now I'm very excited to watch season 2. Would you say there's any seasons that I wouldn't like? What is there? Is there like 3 seasons, 4
I
seasons
thought
now?
no, I thought it was only 2 or 3.
Is it, if it's 2, then okay, that's not bad. If there's
All right.
4, then
Give me one. Oh, don't do that,
I'm
Scott.
really
Oh,
far behind. If there's only 2, then that's fine. And I also got to watch that. What is it? Gen Z?
Yep, Gen
I gotta
Z,
watch that
and then there's
too.
also the animated season of content. Forgot what it's called, but there's one season. The Boy, just look up The Boys on Amazon. You'll find it.
Dark Realm, Industrial Buzz. I used to, and I hated sleeping with them. When I would lay on the pillow, it would just hurt. So I took them out. I had 2 of them done. So didn't like it.
All right, I'm trying to leave a comment on the show. Apparently, you can't do that till the show's over.
Of course, Mikey. We always do, man. I always like to keep things real. Me and Rascal like to keep things real on this show.
Oh yeah. All right, so you finished that. Let's see what did
Yeah,
I
man. I mean,
finish?
that was the big thing. That's all I watched. Last week I talked about Finest Kind. Again, I definitely recommend people check that out. It was a great movie. But yeah, I absolutely love The Boys. It's a great show, and looking forward to season 2.
Awesome. Well, let's see here. I caught a few movies, but let's talk about TV first. TV, we were watching the series La Brea, little time travel kind of wormhole series. It wrapped up in season 3. We caught the series finale. Still watching Halo season 2 and loving it. And the wife and I are loving True Detective season 2. Everyone says pass on season 2 and season 3. I don't like this actor, this actor. We love all the actors on there. It's really, really a good watch. Some of the actors are actually acting outside of their norm. Let me see. Vince Vaughn plays a mob boss. I mean,
That's
normally,
weird.
Normally he's in a
This
comedy.
guy was in Dodgeball.
Yeah, he's normally in comedies, or at least comedy, at least comedic relief.
He's Dodgeball. That's it, man.
Yeah, but to see him play this mob boss, he does a good job. He brings out some Italian out of himself here, and it's yeah. I'm so sorry. It's your sidekick is eccentric looking. I'm totally.
He likes Dark Realm likes my piercings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those aren't all he has pierced. Okay. What?
Hey. Hey.
That's why he doesn't wear tight shirts.
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2, speaking of shirts, cannot wait to get that on PC. Cannot wait.
What shirts?
No, Last of Us Part 2.
I know. Yes.
Awesome. And so movie-wise, we caught...
Papa Brad.
Thank you,
$2.
Papa Brad.
Thank you, Papa Brad. Thank you for streaming. Of course, man. Of course.
That's what we do. So I caught 2 good movies this past week. One, 3 hours long, Oppenheimer. That is finally streaming. I think it's on Peacock right now. And great movie. If you are not familiar with the history of who Oppenheimer is, or, the atomic bomb and things like that, very interesting.
That's when people were watching what was it called? Barbieheimer? Or
Well, they were both in theater at the same time.
Yeah,
So it was
so
the
people were
event was
enjoying both
Barbieheimer to
movies.
go ahead and watch both of them, and they were both good for what they did. One is a period piece, and one is just pure fun, and they were both good. So we actually had to watch it in 2 sittings. It's a 3-hour movie. Things didn't work out so well for my wife watching it one night. She just was getting tired. 'Cause we both work horrible hours sometimes. So we watched it in 2 days, and it was good. She was entertained, and she learned things about what happened back then that she didn't know, and she found very interesting. Cast of actors in there is great. We got Robert Downey Jr. in there. Several other great Walkabout Golf, Play Around with You, Chaotic. Awesome.
Everyone likes Walkabout, man. We got it. I got to get in there.
You have to. I mean, I would play it with you tonight, but I don't have the energy. Second movie we watched, finally streaming as well, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. You familiar? Okay.
No,
We'd seen the trailer before the theaters, didn't catch it then. Been waiting for it to come to streaming. It's finally one of the streaming services, included, not free, but included. And it's about a ship going from one country to another that just happens to be carrying Dracula on it and the fate of this ship. But the thing I found the coolest about this was when they first started, they said that this movie is based on that ship's log from the original book Dracula. And I said, no fucking way. You got to be kidding me. So I go to my phone and I have the book because it's public domain. So I look through Bram Stoker's Dracula. Sure enough, the captain's log of this ship is in the original Dracula book.
Wow.
And tells about that voyage. So this movie is based on a part of the Dracula story about that voyage.
Nice.
Really good, suspenseful movie. Not totally gory, not totally horror, but jump scares do happen. We'll say that to you.
This is what the new. I forgot this is what your Discord changed to. Rascal's naughty little corner.
Rascal hasn't streamed on Discord. I was saying you thought you were talking
Discord.
about we'll call it the naughty little corner if you have to. I don't know.
That'd be good.
The Lost
Welcome
Boys.
to Rascal's naughty little corner. That's a good one.
Who mentioned the Lost Boys?
Hell
Because
yeah.
actually, I do recall the original movie, and it was.
I
good.
love the movie. Love the movie.
It was
and I'm
great.
so jealous of P-Dub's hat. P-Dub's has an awesome Lost Boys hat that matches the shirt that I have of the Lost Boys, and I need that. I need that hat. I don't know where the hell he got it from. I can't find it.
Let's see here, and
It's like it's gray. I think it's like gray with the red. It has them on motorcycles. Yeah, it wasn't the bridge. It was the motorcycle part.
all right, let's go ahead and give a teaser on this one because I think a lot of folks will want to watch this.
See, Sean, lots of seamen in it. Come on,
There's
Sean.
this is a big ship, but there wasn't a lot of seamen, so
God.
but yeah, this does fit in very well with the Dracula storyline.
Powerful evil.
We call him Dracula.
Ooh.
The Demeter, on charter from Romania to London.
Skull and Bones.
Crates,
See, it all comes around full circle,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
out at sea with no land in sight.
And good cinematography in this movie too. I like the look of how they filmed this.
He's a doctor.
You dress like a learned man. University of Cambridge. I know my way.
Blah
around the
blah
world.
blah. Skippy skippy.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
And I'm gonna have to mute that to avoid that copyright.
Who was that singing?
You,
Sound
didn't
like
hear?
sound like Smashing Pumpkins.
it
We
was.
call him
Oh, really?
Dracula.
Yeah.
Things are bad.
Nice.
He is here.
Where
We
was
call
it?
him Dracula.
It was here.
Oh, Rat in a Cage.
Yeah.
Just slowed down. Nice.
Yes.
Really cool.
So, but yeah, this film is if you like the original Dracula kind of stories, and you enjoyed
man.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, this is definitely a watch. Forget
It's
where it's
just
streaming
beautiful.
right now. Check it out. It's either
Love these
Paramount or
comments.
Peacock. Peacock. Let's see. Interview the Vampire Dark Realm Gaming. Yes. Also, I did like that one.
You know what I got? Okay, I got to look up one thing on these virtual pinball tables. Lost Boys. If there's a Lost Boys pinball table, oh my god, that'd be my most played. It would be, dude.
I hate to
If,
tell
if there's
you.
if there's a good person like you said that made it, then I would.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. There is not.
Woo! Well, I mean, that's
Actually,
kind of
though,
sad, but
this may sound weird and really weird. One of my favorite tables is one called Dark Princess, where it actually is about evil versions of the Disney princesses.
that's cool.
And it's got good music in the background and stuff. Yeah, that's a fun one.
MG.
So, all right, we've hit the 2-hour mark. We've hit
We
all of our
have, man, and
subjects.
we were honestly before the show, guys. We were gonna go for just a little over an hour because I know my buddy Rascal here was not feeling good. But hey, we hit our
a
normal
nap and a
time,
shower
dude.
woke me up. Oh my god, I forgot to show you this, Sean. I see we're gonna go past 2 hours.
But
So we were talking about Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
And the Amiibo, and how they obviously finished out the roster. Here is something that I have had on my wish list, and I'm gonna get. It is a big old. Can I zoom in properly? No, of course not.
oh wait, is that like a?
It's a
like a
long, wide
display?
mural. Yep. No, this is a poster slash
To
wall
put
art.
behind your amiibos, yo.
I'm gonna put it actually above the TV. There's a perfect spot up there where this whole thing will go above the TV.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that is the
Never,
bomb.
dude. And 1168. That's not bad at all for that. For
Yeah,
a
they've
nice
been
mural
doing this
size like
forever,
that.
and they've finally capped it off as to what the characters were, and I'm looking forward to that. Where's Sora in here? I think Sora ended up somewhere in the middle.
Really cool.
Yeah, so that'd be every single character playable in Super Smash Bros. All the unlocked characters, all the DLCs, and that is going to look awesome.
Hell
on
yeah,
top
dude.
of let's see, he also makes
I
some
would
other
get that.
cool stuff.
That's seriously not a bad price at all for that.
Did it have the dimensions on here? I thought they did. Learn more about this item. Blah blah blah. 42 inches wide.
That's great. That's fine.
My TV's 65, so that'll probably just be almost as wide as the TV. A little bit less, but
Yeah, it's
still.
less, but but it will look good.
Yeah, I've got
Definitely,
perfect enough space above the TV for that, so that'll look cool. It can't go behind my Amiibo because my Amiibo have that poster from Charles Martinet of all the Mario characters.
Yes, which looks awesome, as shown on the Arcade Anonymous show. Really good
Thank you,
stuff.
Dark Realm. I appreciate that. Queen of the Damned, by the way.
Yes.
Another killer vampire movie. That was vampires, right, Sean?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
but
was.
but John Carpenter's Vampires was still my favorite. It's a toss up between Lost Boys is going to be my number one, but a very close second is John Carpenter's Vampires. I absolutely loved that movie.
Whoa.
What?
Not even Bram Stoker's Dracula from 92?
No,
Gary Oldman?
no,
Keanu Reeves? Anthony Hopkins?
no,
Come on.
no. John Carpenter's Vampires.
Damn.
Yeah, that wins. Well, wins
Okay.
second place. Wins second place.
All right, I say Gary Oldman played a really wicked Dracula in there, and of course, who played the familiar? Keanu wasn't the familiar; he was somebody trying to pursue him.
Exactly, Jason. John Carpenter's Vampire is very underrated.
All right, I'll have to catch that.
It's
and
so good, man. So good.
Then, speaking of vampires, should we go ahead and tell Sean about blood machines?
What the hell's that? I love John Carpenter's Vampires as well. Yeah, Kevin. He
That
does
was-
see meat. Yes. If interested in posters you saw, check out the Etsy. Nice. There's a good Etsy store to check out.
Blood Machines was a very good original pinball table that came out and inspired by a short miniseries, which became a short movie. And they actually got the soundtrack straight from the guy who did the soundtrack for the movie. Let me
Nice.
see if I can find.
MG, I'll put that in third place. That was a very good movie too. Two of them. Dusk Till Dawn.
And last but not least, darn it to hell, am I going to actually do that? Oh, that's for the movie. We're not going to show the movie's trailer. That's just, we can't do that. All right, I cannot find the trailer for that pinball machine. What a shame.
What is this? Vampire Diaries?
I'm familiar with it, but not 100%.
Shit, To Die For? I'll look that up, man. Vampire Diaries, interesting.
Let's see. No, I cannot find a good picture here of this to show you, but it is a really killer table with an even more killer soundtrack. The soundtrack doesn't come with this table because you actually buy the sound files from Bandcamp, and they give you instructions on how to use that soundtrack in the table.
Nice.
Great stuff. All right, H.P. Lovecraft. Yep, good books. Vampire Diaries. We'll check it out. Bram Stoker's had Persephone getting our way with Neo. I do recall that.
Oh. It's on Netflix. Oh, okay.
All right. We'll put it on our watch list.
Yeah.
All right. We have gone past our 2 hours.
We
We've gone
have,
past
man.
the 1 hour we thought
We
I would last.
have.
But we've covered everything and more. And as always, the chat just controlled the
Which
show.
What we love to see. I love
And
to
I
see
got no
that.
problem with that.
Yes.
We don't just do this for us. We do this for you guys. So
Yes. We
glad
love
everybody
seeing these
had a
chats
good
come in.
time.
We love having you join us. Hell yeah. So should we get us out of here, man?
I think we
We're
need
gonna
to get
I'm
out
gonna
of
go
here.
ahead and play some games and you try to log into HellDivers II. So everyone, hey, I appreciate you. Rascal appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed the show, please give a like on the way out. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't yet to keep up with all the latest uploads and live shows. Join us in the Discord to BS with us and many great people in the community. But most importantly, block that console fanboy.
There you go, guys. We'll see
See
you
you
next week.
guys next week. Love yous. Have a great
Later.
rest
Game
of the-
on.
Yeah. Game on.